Hello everyone. So today we're going to begin our second lesson on HTML and CSS. This one is going to focus on our navigation bar and applying some CSS to that. So what we'll try to do today is get rid of our bullet points and then change our navigation bar from a vertical navigation to a horizontal. So what I mean by that, right now it's going up and down, and we're going to try to place it left to right. So in order to do that, we have to go into our text wrangler. You're going to create a new page by pressing Command N, and then we're going to start doing our CSS. So the first thing we want to do is stay organized. So let's put a comment into our CSS. The way you do that is just with a slash and an asterisk. And then I'm going to say navigation bar CSS. And then to close out our comment, you do the inverse, asterisk, and then a slash. And I'm just going to extend these out to create some separation. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is get rid of those bullet points here. I want the navigation to show up with no bullet points. So I'm going to use the CSS selector for our unordered list. So if I go back to any of my pages, we're first selecting our primary nav with our CSS. So we're saying to our HTML, go to our primary nav, and then we're going to make changes to our unordered list, or UL. And what we're saying to our unordered list is to get rid of our bullet points, list style type none. So that means we're going to have no formatting applied to our list. Let's save this so I can show you exactly what I'm doing. So again, you want to save your CSS as style.css because that's how we'll be referring to it in our HTML. I'm saving this in my lesson website along with all the other HTML files. I save that, and now I'm going to refresh my page. I should see that my bullet points are gone. Let me make sure that I actually saved in the correct folder. Okay, I do have it in the correct folder. Move that out of there. Everything else is in here as well. Let's go through and save all these again just in case that's throwing it off. I'm referring to it as style.css. Let's try opening it right out of the folder. Perhaps that's what's might be throwing it off. Okay, so there we go. As you can see, the bullet points are gone now, and that's because in our CSS we iterated list style type none. So that rids us of those bullet points. Next, we're going to try to put the navigation bar horizontal. Right now it's vertical, so it's going up and down. So our next tag, or CSS selector, is going to be for the individual list items. Display inline essentially means display horizontally. So we're selecting our primary nav again. So selecting everything that could be in our primary nav, and then selecting the individual list item, and we're displaying it inline. So we're displaying all of our list items horizontally. I'm going to save this again and then refresh our browser. Now you see that our navigation bar is horizontal. So that's what we wanted to do. Now we've gotten rid of our bullet points and our navigation is horizontal. We can go from page to page. So try that on your own.